Yo.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Traffimatics. That's what's up. Word is bond. Yow. Word is bond, don't touch the dial, we come with style. Hit tracks, run for miles for Pete's sake. Haters take shots, but they need chase march. Got the break in his briefcase, pull it out on the spot and scratch records. Put a little spice on your plate like black pepper. We in the booth, we bringing the pure talent. Freestyles off the top, killing the word challenge. Word is bond.
Listen only over cause my word is born.
I have a greater mission, I hope that you listen.
Of the real tracks and rhyme. Word is born.
Listen only over cause my word is born.
You have MCs dropping bombs, that's incredible.
Chase March.
Yo, that kid is nice.
Word is born.
Listen only over cause my word is born.
Hey, wake up. Everybody wake up. It's a new world outside. We alive.
Still alive, we made it. Safe, but I stay dangerous. I got time today, yeah. I got time today. I'm outside, it's on me. I got time, I'm O.P. Past 9, I'm outside. The baby grown, take me home. Ride me down the same block, mama raised me on, pop the top. I was bottled up like an Evian, sightseeing, looking for a trip to take a lady on. Can't be wrong, capsized, non-existent really. Learned to tell the truth on the bus, bumping Biggie. Nearly flatline, driving frantic to the city, seeking love in the wrong place. Couldn't find it in me, now we deep dive. The sea guy, low key like T-Buys, ain't letting the dream die. The world of gun smoke, praying they cease fire. And if it's war, put the leaders that start on my front line. And see how fast it stops, the casket drops. Wonder what happens after, what asked my pops. But he never knew, nor do I. Through it all, got this gratitude, I'm still alive. Still alive, we made it. Safe, but I stay dangerous. I got time today, yeah. I got time today. I'm outside, that's on me. I got time, I'm O.P. Past 9, I'm outside. If anybody asks me where I've been, I just don't know. Somewhere in the hills down here, way deep, I made it.
Somewhere before the wire lives used to fill the space of the void between the fireflies. Used to always wonder why, but now I never wonder why they hover in the summer sky. I wonder why the summer of the locusts was the summer of the locals. I was finally finding peace and getting paid for my vocals. A mountain man chasing scribble jam lifestyle. Found a plan to make a ground with every number I dialed. Didn't work, went broke trying to make it through. Went back to the family farm, but the berries never grew. The gaps between the fireflies did, and I forgot the truth. That loneliness was all consuming there on my Alanta roof. Between the mountains and tornadoes, I rebel against the governors, rebel against the dayglow. But I can close the door and leave the city if I say so. And I can point my beamer up to Townsend in the Cades Cove.
Still alive, we made it. Safe, but I stay dangerous. I got time today, yeah. I got time today. I'm outside, it's on me. I got time, I'm O.P. Past 9, I'm outside.
Brooklyn, Old City. Yeah. Bad seed, baby. Big bro. Shark GSOB. Leilani and Honor grandfather, you heard?
Yeah. I'm a vain sinner. The gun to my head's got a hair trigger. All the 6 man. My shooter got a sprained finger. A slender man event in this Canadian winter. I let ovations in the stadium simmer. It's the motherfucking sharks. The albino black sheep and bad seed. Down the bill, got the hammers in the taxi backseat. I'm actually a nice guy when it's smoke clear. No fear at all. I'm talking physics over Colbert and chicken wings. Different. It gets me off the benches. I learned the streets peeking through the picket fence. Where I come from, the silence meant my neighbors lost the pet again. Trauma came in silence, but it still shaped the pen game. The Lord's grace descend on a Scarface disciple. Long range reprisal through the barrel of a Mossberg. If y'all read the Bible and internalized God's word, I wouldn't be so liable to talk to the chalk blurred.
niggas. Look, I say, me and niggas ain't the same. I'm a G, they some lames. Add them and say they name, but that don't attain them fame. Fuck it. Do I run down like back in the day like Shane Mosley? Supposedly these niggas wilder than Razor Cane. Fake news. They be trying to fill up some great shoes. I make moves, they make reels and make zooms. I shape shift on the beat, the black shake soon. First steps I diddy bop, Doc said I would beg soon. He ain't lied, no. It take a lot for me to die. My team and I, we outside and we on demon time. Squeezing nine, leave them by the road by a speeding sign. They ain't find none of my team burners, not even mine. Clean your mind. You ain't really the beefing kind. Friday night, 9:30 sleeping time. I'm creeping by the window where you dozed off. Grenade deep inside the room. Then you hear boom, look in the reaper eye. You bitch.
Underground railroad, bring back that hardcore shit.
Once again, time to do the rap.
I try to see the best in other people, goddamn. But people make it hard to not see idiots and evil. I need to ban the media, vanish in the forest, try to lose myself and turn the stream of thought into a torrent. Homicidal grudge against dumbasses. Don't ever look me in the eye, rock your bum ass sunglasses. Let it slide, you got rug rash. So many suckers on my coattails, I'm handing out bus passes.
It's a cautionary tale that I must tell. Too many folks trapped in monetary jail cells, equivalent of pre-hell. Flaming desire of mega things empire. No concern of the soul's attire. When they expire, they grab things massively inquired. Greedy gain in the form of demon satire. Trials amongst material restitution. Feeding self-indulgence, seemingly the only solution. They stay confined in selfish confusion, rebuking love for money inclusion. The adversary pursues endless lie constitution. Mashiach's footsteps in Amunah, faith the narrow solution. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Love, pain is completely complicated when saying goodbye to those who are evil, infiltrated. Desperately, you share Allah's truth and also demonstrate it. Sometimes they stay walking in the way of horrid hatred. They rebuke authentic wealth in Yahuwah's son, who is truly sacred. Each breath has opportunity and appointment. Each sunrise has blessings upon it. The gift of life is anointed, revealed, mystery. What we do with Ab's love offering has vital infamy. The sovereign's attention can't be abused for selfish tendencies. We walk this earth with brilliant authenticity. Mind-blowing articulation and faith goes beyond prosperity. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Embrace Yahweh's love before it. Embrace Yahweh's son before it. Love.
Same way you greeted me, standing ovation like you got a mausoleum. Me all for the same ink that'll write you out the scenery. You lucky I'll be finding my way to find a decency. Know what I was up against before anyone seated me. Park bench, musical chairs made me a deity. Follow how you feel, but the chariot got a low jack. Lockjaws crowded my lobby, ducking the Kodak. It be hard to understand, but I leveled to some. Me speaking the double meanings got me second to none. And all the idols who inspired you is dead on they run from off a target and the markets they can never become. I answer the bat signal that they put in the air and get them sounding back to normal like I took their veneers. The man child in the promised land who left off the stairs and wrote everything 2 for 1 like it's better in pairs. Like where we at? Yo, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly and jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. Bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. And youngin', where we at? Yo, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly, and you're jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. You bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. Like, BAM! In the middle of a heavenly run, for hell's sake. Doing God's work to the sound of a shell case. If heavy is the head when the crown gets set in place, then you copping the dub is proof of me selling weight. Automatic, I'm do-rags cut from Dior fabric. Overcharging for what y'all did to Mark Jackson. Observe it like the Sabbath. All praise due like the Juma. Cause they be ducking 12 in my Uma. They talking allegiance, I'm talking reading the final call on our way to Freaknik. I'm in and out the deep end, I'm in and out the sequence. Apologies for the dichotomy I bees in. I'm still trying to tweak shit, all for your convenience. My talk BDK, my plate is crown fried. My denim is PBJ, the shepherd leading the way to your dope binge. And slide like left eye on Donnell Jones shit. Like, ayo, where we at? Yo, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly, and you're jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. Bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. Now youngin', where we at? Yo, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly, and you're jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. You bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. Like, my corner was kings of New York and invisible bullies. Bad boys moving in silence, gripping the fully. Panther pride, but standing by. See where that put me? I grew Corey Maggette shoulders to fit this hoodie. Know the basics, and basically speaking, ain't no adjacent. The same way I know J-Dubs like I know the basement. Your breed gotta be from that deck to know your way in. To keep you out that water, you gon' have to know adjacent. Everything's for the taking. They told that through a Brooklyn night. Playing Billy and Fame tape with all my lookalikes. Same one in AP English from out the front door. Could stay behind that front door and win the Dutch wars. Hug me twice the way y'all Jack Sky. And the flood all over like if y'all baptized. Through the streets out in Bed-Stuy, high dap 5 and throw dubs. Show love, baby, hate me why? Be easy, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly, and you're jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. Bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. Now youngin', where we at? Yo, you gotta pardon me, I'm new to how y'all act. I was cut more godly, and you're jumping out the pack on whatever that call be. And bet I'ma react like I'm moving at God's speed. Like, bam!
No matter what you heard it like over there, or what you hearing it like over there, or what they promise you, you might hear it like over there. Ain't no way to hear it like this over here. From over there.
So call game. No slide. So call game. Hallway glide. Natural crown curls frame deluxe. No add-ons. Confidence enough. Backpack light. Posture butter. Fly come easy when the talk don't stutter. 2 minutes switch when the bell resets. Everybody pitching with a quick finesse. Compliments tossed like folded planes. Clean jacket land, then the names. Vintage thread set the preface clean. Old school drip make the moment serene. I talk jazz, keep the cadence cool. Smooth verbs do what loud can't do. Grades stay solid, A's talk fluent. Romance read better when the mind congruent. They call it game, I call it exchange. Timing and tone make sparks behave. Call game. Soft spark. So call game. After bell. We sway past lockers, tempo slow. Jokes pass light like radio. Eye contact, then a laugh. Walk together for a half-class path. Cool breeze talk, no rush. Feelings bloom when the words stay plush. They say game, I say grace. Learning hearts in a shared space. Call game.
can't lie, I'm feeling kinda homesick. Spend some time away to get the cheddar, get some focus. It's been a couple years since I didn't show my face. The seeds that I've been sowing start to cultivate. Been some soul searching, so certain that I found my way. Nightmares in my slumber, shit gets scary, now I'm wide awake. Isn't it ironic, kinda gruesome on the day to day? Ain't no way in hell these niggas die and see the pearly gates. Genocide gets crazy when it's televised. Put it in perspective what we seeing with the naked eye. Whole generations getting wiped from our existence. In the funders with our dollars, we complicit. We looking for assistance. We ain't got no houses, ain't no food up in the kitchen, ain't no money for our healthcare. Lord, we need an intervention. And they say to change the road, you cast a vote and make it different. Yet I'm feeling so indifferent. Why? Yeah, I'm ready for more. They say all is fair when it's love and it's war. The shit I'm seeing lately kinda hard to ignore, and now I'm feeling more purposeful than ever before. Yeah, I'm ready for more. They say all is fair when it's love and it's war, but it seems they fail to mention that their spirit is poor, and now I'm feeling more purposeful than ever before.
Are you ready for more? 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 Are you ready for more?
Are you ready for? I know this ain't the paradise they talked about. This couldn't be the dream that they were selling. See, my uncle overdosed, one executed, pots a felon. He's the one who made it out, ain't that a blessing? Better yet, depressing. Shit forever sinister and cyclical. The natives getting slaughtered in their homeland, say it's biblical. Not the God I'm serving, they manifesting destiny, conflict divine purpose, yet they'll never get the best of me. Pitting us against each other is the recipe. Survival of the fittest, it's all just to fit their narrative. Gotta stand for something, fall for nothing, it's imperative. Need to hold your loved ones close, you better cherish it. Knowing that it's easy to fall victim of despair, but be mindful of the journey, guarantee we almost there. Many times I can't admit I was reluctant, I was scared, but now I'm showing that I'm ready for abundance, I'm prepared. Yeah, I'm ready for more. They say all is fair when it's love and it's war. This shit I'm seeing lately kinda hard to ignore, and now I'm feeling more purposeful than ever before. Yeah, I'm ready for more. They say all is fair when it's love and it's war, but it seems they failed to mention that their spirit is poor, and now I'm feeling more purposeful than ever before. Yeah. Are you ready for more? 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 Are you ready for? Yeah.
But I'm supposed to take a shot at the educated who tries to miseducate us. Miss Bang, now we'll burn every word with precision. Dismiss the missing opportunities. Don't change land and clean hands. Panoramic views, you'll be the choice that is chosen. Why you think my view should be concrete? Brother rats and roaches play hopscotch and double dutch. Poor people only learn about how to always catch a beat feeling. And while rich people only learn about how to master every space and trigonometry. Poor people only learn about how to always catch a beat feeling. Poor people. And while rich people only learn about how to master every space and trigonometry.
If your money is funny, mine's is hilarious. Never mention my pain to avoid embarrassment. Never sleep sleep. Cause sleep is a cousin of death. Judas ratted to the Romans while Jesus slept. One hell of an analogy, study the quotes. Hold me down like gravity, staying afloat. If you're burning bridges, better know how to swim. We've been spitting since MC Lights paper was thin. Play this in your low rider when you're taking a spin. In the hood, been a minute since I seen you grin. Been a minute since I seen you win. I need a minute to get it all together before I make a decision. Cause the government makes you play a position. Playing tricks on us, I don't like magicians. I be hanging with musicians that be keeping it real. Feed me the right food and I don't need another meal.
But the poor people only learn about how to always catch a beef felony. And while the rich people only learn about how to master every space and terminology. While the poor people only learn about how to always catch a beef felony. Poor people. And while the rich people only learn about how to master every space and terminology. Rich and that's mad.
Yo, it's your boy, the Chief Rocker Busy B. You're listening to The Word is Bond with Chase March.
Yo, Word is Bond Rap Radio. I am chilling at Big Lou's home studio right now and recording a special episode of Word is Bond Rap Radio. And the problem when I do this sometimes is I just hang out. Feels like I'm hanging out. I'm not at the station. So I missed that mix right there. And I also missed telling you I'm here at the start. The start of the show, I was going to do that, but how's everybody doing? My name's Chase March. 94.9 FM Radio Western is the station. I've been taking the show on the road, visiting people's home studios. And right now, we're at Forest City London Music Award winner, Big Lou's place. We'll be talking with him in just a minute, but let's play some Skizza before we do that. And AK Productions Blind. Before I do that, you heard H&L Associates, The Right Food, Campana, Ready for More. Love the live instruments on that one. That one's dope. So-Called Games, Salam, Noir, Pardon Me by Skyzoo. Brand new NuriYAH One, over now. We had Shark, homegrown local talent right there. That dude has been putting it in for so long, and he ended up on a lot of people's best of 2025 lists. So, London, let's recognize that guy soon. We started off with J.Bu and London Schuler, Outside. All right, this track is Blind. Word is Bond Rap Radio. Chase March. Big Lou on the other side of the commercial spots. Don't go anywhere. Word is Bond.
To keep it player, at dreams of making that provolone. Estate so many acres, the only neighbor is Totoro. Their rap behavior all seem to favor that sort of role. That get cream dream, mint green flavor of Oreo. Oh, I might be betraying the story though. Can't keep it real while you still portraying Pinocchio. Y'all play for sport while them others weigh your portfolio. You'll get your day in court or you'll get your day on the Maury show. No act of God, meet that wager claim, so make it rain. I pull a $5 out my pocket for the paper crane. My homie showed up for arraignment in his favorite chain. Said he'd sooner die in pain than live a single day that's plain. Disappeared into that box, baby, David Blaine. You roll the dice, you play the game, I could say the same. That high road been predefined by who can paint the lane. Ain't no seat up at their table if you take the train. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. Always hungry in the grind, got me running all the time. Shine them lights right in our eyes and then they wonder why we blind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. Always hungry in the grind, got me running all the time. Shine them lights right in our eyes and then they wonder why we blind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. Breaking bread down to table scraps. Ain't no corporation back, label acts ever let you taste the snacks. These are basic facts. The people eating off those plates of wax, not the ones who get their names engraved in plaques. Y'all paid the tax, it get funneled to a corporate office. Artists see a little if the label ain't recorded losses. Assorted cost recoupment plans and performance clauses. All them dollars probably better off in Jordan boxes. In the closets of the artisans who did the labor. It ain't the painter who get the paper, different caper. This digital middle layer isn't an innovator, but billionaires trying to angle it like this shit's a favor. Nah, that money on the mind but shouldn't be. That line in the sand drawn crookedly, they couldn't see. My rookie deal at DIY, take a look at me. 15% of these middle fingers is your booking fee. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. Always hungry in the grind, got me running all the time. Shine them lights right in our eyes and then they wonder why we blind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind. Always hungry in the grind, got me running all the time. Shine them lights right in our eyes and then they wonder why we blind. I got money on my mind, I got money on my mind.
Come on.
It's guns up when we pull up, then we ride. Brown steel and you don't wanna collide. This is street certified. Fire off weapons in. Nigga, you fucking with the Sidewalk executive. I done played my part, done gave my heart through my career, done made my mark. Imagine where I'm from. Nobody walk faster than a nigga going to get his imaginary gun. After getting his ass beat up, I'm M.O.P'd up. From feet up, I'm G'd up. Live from the marks. How about the back seat holding my nuts? S5 something double park. I kick it with the youngins. Every bastard on the block a shooter. So you see your lawyer laughing with the prosecutor. But for E-Dub, bring that gaddy back. Knick-knack, patty whack, get you in your dad's class. Up when we pull up, then we ride. M.O.P. Brown steel and you don't wanna collide. This is street certified. Fire off weapons in. Nigga, you fucking with the Sidewalk executive. It's guns up when we pull up, then we ride. M.O.P. Brown steel and you don't wanna collide. This is street certified. Fire off weapons in. Nigga, you fucking with the Sidewalk executive.
I usually flex when I text, so everybody know me. Images of the 556 is my emoji. The bigger homie, E-Dub, told me he could show me a different route to the bag, and I ain't gotta have a Magnum on me. New York, hip-hop, royalty swag on me. Resume on display, you can't put a flag on me. Come on. $1 billion flow, known as the people's champ. I max capital with a deeper tan. And I give you gap, it's like you ship the reaper hand. I still have staff meetings with killers in the van. At rap shows, we the gorillas in the stand. Act up and get tackled in front of your fans. You a floozy, you move loosely, you bougie. I'm in the I-Rock, triple black, bucket hat. Ooh, you little niggas gon' move me. Negative, Sidewalk executive, star the movie.
It's guns up when we pull up, then we ride. Brown steel and you don't wanna collide. This is street certified. Fire off weapons in. Nigga, you fucking with the Sidewalk executive. It's guns up when we pull up, then we ride. Brown steel and you don't wanna collide. This is street certified. Fire off weapons in. Nigga, you fucking with the Sidewalk executive.
Word is bond. Keep it locked. After the commercial spots, we'll be talking with Big Lou, 94.9 FM, Radio Western. Word is Bond Rap Radio, 94.9 FM Radio Western. My name is Chase March, and I have been taking the show on location. And right now, we're at Big Lou's studio. How's it going, man?
I'm doing great, Chase. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming out here.
Yeah, thanks. It's nice to see. It's kind of cool going around and seeing different people's workflows and home studios, because it's not something I normally see. Normally, you come to the station. You've been at the station before.
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah.
And you bring your USB and I play a song. So this is kind of a different atmosphere.
Completely different atmosphere. You're commenting on my emails, my calendar. So you're in my space and you're seeing how I live. So it's cool.
Yeah, I like it. It's interesting to see how other people work, because in an interview, I often ask, what's your creative process like? Like, how do you create? But I can see certain behind-the-scenes things when I'm doing these kind of things.
Yeah, you're in a real space.
Yeah. You seem busy. Just watching you online, you always seem to be doing something else or going somewhere or doing things. So
I'm giving it everything. And so, if I'm not busy, I feel like I'm not trying or doing enough. Maybe it's a little bit of a toxic trait, but I try and keep busy.
Yeah, so do you ever just sit down and binge watch something?
I'll micro watch things. Binge watching if I'm sick. If I'm sick and I literally can't get up and do anything. But no, I definitely watch. I don't have Netflix accounts, but I'll watch stand-up comedy on YouTube or Tubi. Sometimes I'll watch a couple TV shows. It's very hard for me to actually watch a full movie in one sitting.
Interesting. Yeah, I just remember when I had young babies. You can't watch anything anymore because you're so tired when you got a baby. But when you're looking after them or giving them the bottle or something, you could watch 10 or 20 minutes of TV.
Yeah.
So
if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky. But in this day and age, we can pause something and we can remember where we are.
Yeah.
you know, back when I was younger, you had to watch live TV. So you could actually, when you said micro watch, I do that sometimes. Sometimes, like, I want to see the new Star Trek, but I'm like, I got 20 minutes. I'll watch 20 minutes of it now.
Exactly.
Watch 20 minutes of it tomorrow.
Yep.
I could watch one show over the course of 3 days.
That's sometimes how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's weird. But we have the luxury of doing it, so
yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? The thing about movies, though, this is a hip hop show, but the thing about movies that is worrying me just a little bit. There's something magical about going to a theater and watching a movie.
Yep.
Right? And we're losing certain things in society right now, like physical media, like CDs are pretty much gone for the most people, right? So like
ish.
Yeah. There's a lot of people
There's
that
a return.
still
I think there's a return happening. I actually got a couple of CDs right here.
Look at that. This is the Big Lou
CD.
Mixtape Volume 1.
I sold 20 of those in about a month without like pushing it crazy. And it's my first batch, so I'm gonna get some more. I actually want to gift this to you, but I wasn't gonna do it.
Oh,
right
nice.
Now, we'll do that after.
So some people are buying media still,
Yeah.
but a lot of people are just streaming it. And sometimes I see online, like, you know, this show is just gone now and they can't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Or there's other parts of a scene that they've changed, you know? I think there's a scene in a kid's cartoon where she crawls inside a dryer and they made it a cupboard now. And some people are like, that was a dryer. I'm sure it was a dryer. And they go find it and they're like, yeah, it was a dryer. But it makes sense that they changed it. But it's also like, as artists, you have that on CD right now.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably not going to go back and change one of those songs because you've locked it down in a physical format, right?
I can't. Like, if I give you that CD, I can't be like, yo, give me that CD. I can give you a new CD perhaps, but I can't change what's on that actual CD.
Yeah. But it's interesting because as an artist, I don't know if you've had this before, but you're like, you record something, you put it out in the world, and you're like, oh man, I would have said that line a little bit differently.
Every single song on that CD.
No way.
I feel like so it's mixed feelings with it because those are the first songs that I ever wrote, ever. And so like absolutely my voice was different, my delivery was different, you know, my understanding of the whole song structure and creation was different. So yeah, I cringe a little bit, but at the same time it's gotten me to here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's immortalized.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think you should cringe if you liked it and you put it out. That's cool. And there's a growth part to artists that we all see, and we're able to see like, oh look, they've perfected this, they've honed this skill, they're better at doing this kind of thing now.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's part of the process, and that I'm in love with. So like, I say cringe, but more proud of it, and it's like, ugh, that's where I came from, but that's also where I came from, you know?
Yeah, because my first album I put out in '98, and I was working with a home studio producer at the time, and he wanted to put an effect on the vocal, and I was like, no, I don't want any effect on the vocal. I just want it completely raw because I want this CD to sound like me.
Yeah.
Right. So the mix of it, I think he just had his process, the way he mixed things. It was always, the vocals were always too quiet, and it's probably because the way he mixed, he didn't put the effect on, so it was too quiet.
Right.
So it's bugged me. It's bugged me a lot. So for the 30th anniversary of this album, I am using AI to separate the stems.
Yeah.
So I could get the vocals and the beat, and I can make it the way I wanted to make it. So you'll be able to hear the vocals are not buried in the beat. So yeah, I'm almost done that. So
That's awesome.
We're going to have the 30th anniversary album coming out.
That's special.
Yeah, and there's one track on it that I'm throwing out for the 30th anniversary because it is a little bit cringe. Also, the AI didn't work perfectly with it, so there's a little garbled part in it that I don't really like. But the rest of it turned out okay, and that song doesn't kind of reflect who I've become over those past 30 years, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Creative choice, you can remove it. It's still your project at the end of the day.
Yeah, and people that have that CD, you know, they have the CD, like you said, like, but maybe they'll be like, oh, I'm going to get the 30th anniversary edition too, maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
See how it's different. Spread that support a little bit further. What do you think about in terms of people being so used to streaming and then perhaps lacking on the community element of what artists are trying to do?
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't care.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate. Like, I've been doing this radio show for a long time, and sometimes I feel like people don't care that I'm here or that I do it. People that like listen to music and they're using streaming services, a lot of them are using it passively, right? Like they don't know the song, they don't know the artist. You know, it comes on, they're like, ooh, I like this one, but they didn't know it was Choose Me by Big Lou. Right. They didn't know that. So I don't know. I think maybe we just need a little bit of an education process. Hey, people, if you like an artist, do something to support them, like something small, like even sharing a reel of them that you found on Instagram, like click repost on that or something, right? So,
like share, comment, post, that kind of thing. Yeah. But also, I would say part of the responsibility lies on the artist in terms of, for example, growing as a recording artist. You're also going to have to grow as a marketer or as a content creator, or hire someone to do that for you. And then the more engaging your content is, I suppose, the more likely they're able to, not necessarily the fans, but like the people that are engaging with you become part of your community. And come out in real life as opposed to just...
Because there's artists that are just about music and live shows, right? And not much else. And like, I've been doing radio for almost 14 years, coming up to the 14th anniversary of this show. Yeah. I've been doing it way longer on a previous show. Damn. But yeah, I've been doing community radio, campus radio for a long time. And when they were starting to do some video at the radio station, I'm like, I don't need video. You know? And then during the pandemic, when Twitch became a huge thing and there were lots of DJs doing Twitch video and stuff, people were asking me, are you going to do some live streams? I'm like, I'm on the radio live every week. So I didn't do the video. But now I got 3 cameras set up for here. Because I started to realize the importance of doing video. Yeah. And even as a wedding DJ, the video I think is even more important. Because if you video yourself at events, before anyone hires you, they can know what to expect, and they can see like, oh, this guy is sharp. Look at his gear. Look at his setup. It's nice and clean. Look at all the stuff that he's doing and the dance floors and the lighting. So I think presenting yourself on video is more important than ever, but it's hard.
It's hard. It's a whole extra job.
It's an extra job. It takes way more time, and you got to figure out how to film things. Yeah. if you haven't before.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not just filming it, like organizing the content after, like, I don't know, there's elements to it. It's a whole thing.
Yep. But the cool thing for artists out there is this is an old Samsung A20, and it works as a camera. I took it off of this part, but this was the camera that was doing my down shot of my DJ gear, if you were watching the video version before. And now we're mounting the microphone on there. But this is an old phone. And if you upgrade your phone, keep your old phone as a camera.
That's what I got going on too.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
And this one says lights on the back because I have an app for my DJ lights. And I can control them with an app. But I wanted a separate one because when I had this phone and I was using it as a phone, the lights app would trip out on me because there was too much stuff happening on my phone. So this phone became just my lights app phone. And that's funny. Now I put a bigger card in here and I use it for video recording as well. So I got my new phone. I'm not even doing video with this.
But you have the option to.
I have the option to, but I have 2 other phones.
I thought I was excessive with 2. You got 4.
I got 4 going, 4 at the same time. But yeah, cool. And then you have to figure out, okay, well, how do I get this stuff out of my phone? How do I make it in a presentable way to share?
Yeah, sync it all up and edit it and then distribute it, and captions as well.
You know what? You said you had a podcast.
Yeah.
We should talk about that specifically on the podcast because I think people would like to know. And artists that are listening to the show, they might be able to say, I don't know how to do that. Or be like me, before the pandemic. I'm on the radio. I don't need video.
Yeah, a little ignorant. No, but it's all systems. We can definitely dive into the systems. I love talking about that. I find it helps me excel as an artist because obviously most artists want to spend time on the art.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna build a business like that.
Yeah, and like I spent so much time on the audio portion, right? I don't really think about the video portion,
Yeah.
And it's like I want to get visuals for the new album coming out. Like for the Educator album, we bought, like, we paid someone to do an animated video, so that's coming out soon.
Cool.
But for my project, I was like, I don't know what to do for some of this stuff. So I've been playing around with stuff this week and trying to figure out exactly what the visuals are going to be like for some of the songs anyway.
Nice. I'm excited for that rollout.
Yeah.
I have we're talking about community and people not really engaging so much. I'm trying something interesting. People consume music videos sometimes, not as much as before in terms of like MTV and stuff like that. They have YouTube and those kinds of things, but it's a different culture. And you said also there's a feeling that you get from watching a movie at a movie theater as opposed to like just being at home, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to, my guy Brad Beard and I are doing an event on March 7th, and it's a music video release party. So we're showing all of the music videos that we've had, that we've worked on over the years, and then the final music video is going to be the one that we're releasing. But it's going to be like a group of us, maybe 80 to 100 people watching it together, kind of like a cinema feel, to create something different as opposed to like, hey, it's just out now, go watch it if you can, like on your phone while you're, I don't know, doing whatever else. You know, that's passive. This is active community building.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I like about this radio show, about doing it, is because I get out in the community and I'm interacting with people. Yeah, it's great. Like, I feel like I need that. Yeah. Like, my life needs this interaction, you know?
Everyone does. So, whether we admit it or not. Like, some people, introspective and like, you know, you like the solitary time. I'm kind of like that. But you need social interaction. It's part of our human nature, and I think we're rebuilding it. We're trying to, at least, and I feel like we've lost a lot of that from streaming. Through that kind of mentality, everything's just easily accessible, instantly. You don't remove yourself from the artist, from the actual human elements of it.
Yeah, like I saw Stephen Page, Bare Naked Ladies. He just did a video recording that you could watch live, but it's actually available for people to like stream and watch now. So it's like home concerts by video. It's cool, I guess, but it's also
a different model.
Yeah,
it's a different model. And then you can take your home concerts and then, I don't know, put it into a public space, for example, but make it feel like home.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Not really.
So the event that we're doing it at Casa Latina. It's a smaller venue, and in terms of how we're gonna set up and stage the space, it's gonna feel like we're in a living room, for example.
Okay.
So it's gonna feel like we've invited them into our home for this movie theater type experience.
Oh, cool. Because when I was first thinking of it, it's like everyone's sitting like this in their movie theater. Well, because when you're sitting in the movie theater, you don't interact. You're sitting there very passive, right?
That's fair. That's fair. So movie theater in a living room amongst friends. We're actually hanging out and talking with each other. We're gonna have like engagement periods where we're doing live music performances, but we're also having Q&A experiences, and we're showing the music videos as well. So it's a conversation / immersion experience.
Oh man, this just gives me thoughts, right? Because after I see a movie, I want to dissect it. I want to go over some of the details of it. But certain people, you know, that I tend to hang with don't do that, and I'm like, you know what would be really cool? If at the end of a movie, when you go to the Cineplex, at the end of a movie, they had this little talk zone, and you could just go stand there, because they come and clean up for 20 minutes. If you had a talk zone at the movie, this is a great idea, and you could say, "Yo, that part right there, like that was magical. Like, what did you think of that?" Yeah. And like be able, oh man, I gotta pitch this to a theater or something. We need a talk zone. Because they come in and clean up the theater for 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. At the end of the theater, just being able to talk to someone for 10 or 15 minutes about what you just saw.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
I just saw Mercy. I went to that on opening night in Sarnia, and I was the only one in the theater. It was really weird.
What?
Yeah. It was snowy. We had the snow. There was like that snowstorm advisory that was starting overnight. So maybe that kept people back. But then, 4 people came in and another person came in. So there was like 6 of us. But it's still like, maybe at the end of it, maybe six of us could have sat and talked about it a little bit. Cause,
dissected a bit.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool concept in terms of having a discussion around what you just consumed. And so that's the idea as well. See if we have some fun with it.
Yeah, I like the idea. Yeah, so when was that?
March 7th. March 7th is a Saturday. We're doing it 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. At Casa Latina, Dundas and Richmond.
Mark your calendars. This guy's got a calendar set up on his computer. That calendar is crazy. My calendar has Saturday wedding. That's about it. I look at his calendar. Like, what the? I guess if I put everything that I did do, like, you know, there's certain like routines and stuff. Like, I could break it down further.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been talking for a while, and you got some music we should play.
Oof, yes, I do. I released a song called "Choose Me" last Monday, and I wrote this song when I was going through a part of my life where I was really struggling to set boundaries with various professional and personal relationships. And so I just really had to sit down and remind myself that it's okay to choose me, that it's actually not selfish, it's in my best interest and probably the other people's in my circle's best interest as well, if I'm able to do that. And so the song is ultimately just a reminder and an anthem to energize myself when I'm feeling low, to choose me. It's okay.
Yeah. It's a topic I want to explore a little bit more, right? Because
I'm here for it.
Because what does choose me mean exactly?
I found that I've often overextended myself to make other people happy.
Oh, there we go.
And I also found that, what is it? I was a people pleaser. I suppose that's the same thing.
Yep.
And that was costing me a lot of energy, emotionally and then physically as well. So that wasn't helping anyone. And one good quote that kind of sat with me, it's not necessarily in the song, but people that take aren't ever going to set the boundary. So if you're the giver, you have to, it's your responsibility to set that boundary. I matched up the quote itself.
That makes sense.
But I'm going to continue to take until I can't, if I'm a taker. But if I'm the giver, I'm going to allow you to keep on taking, or I'm going to stop that. And that's my responsibility. So I have to make that choice to choose me, to keep my energy.
Yeah, because there are certain giver types where they just give everything, and then what do they have left? They've just emptied their entire tank. They've got nothing left. So so you have to take care of yourself. You have to give yourself certain time and certain... Yeah, so I get it. Choose me.
Yeah.
Should we play it?
Let's play it.
Big Lou right here, Word is Bond, on location and on your radio dial, 94.9 FM Radio Western.
For too long, out in the depths on my own. Whoever that was, he is gone. Brand new day and I'm in my zone. Woke up this morning, said enough is enough. Fell off my rocker when push came to shove. Tripped on myself, had me pulling the plug. Hate to admit that I had given up. What do you do when you hit rock bottom? Dive into the deep, I went and I got him. Heard that him speak, I stopped and I fought him. And I climbed up the backs when I stack him like a column. Standing tall on my new foundation. I woke up, is the occasion. No longer needing persuasion. Now I move to my vibration. So I choose me, gotta move free. I won't lose me, love renews me. So I choose me, gotta move free. I won't lose me, love renews me. I'm done with excuses that caused my demise. Remove the noose, I sever the ties. Was closed on my case, staring up at the sky, but I gotta be open in order to fly. This doesn't mean that I'm not afraid. Was it time to go? Should I have stayed? Called on my gods and I asked and I prayed. They told me that I'd be okay. They told me that I'd be okay. They told me that I'd be okay. They told me that. They told me that. They told me I'ma be okay. I am my own ruler, I'm feeling alive. No more doubts in my mind, just a matter of time. Cause the beat is a sign and I'm ready to climb and to manifest greatness in my design. So I choose me, gotta move free. I won't lose me, love renews me. So I choose me, gotta move free. I won't lose me, love renews me. I choose me, I choose me, I choose me, I choose me.
I Choose Me.
Yeah.
Or just Choose Me by Big Lou right there. Word is Bond Rap Radio. That was interesting. And you were talking as we were playing that song that was a live saxophone player.
So we had him come in, and yeah, he kind of just freestyled while listening to the song, and the producer and I, shout out to Jellyfish, just kind of went through some of what he did and picked the best parts, and it came together. This was the first song that we actually made together from scratch. I haven't made a project like that. Most of the songs I get instrumentals pre-made, but this was completely from scratch.
Oh wow. So usually if you go to record, you probably already have it, like you had the instrumental, you've written to it, you've practiced it, and you're ready to go. And this one you built from scratch.
This one we built from scratch. We did build the beat, and then I took it home to write and do my stuff and practice it. But we're like, how do we, let's incorporate this sound, let's bring in these keys, let's bring in the saxophone.
Wait, was that beat before the saxophone touched it?
No, it was the same doof 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 kind of thing. Kind of
Okay.
like party rock.
Yeah, because it's interesting the way Serato reads the BPM, because a lot of hip hop these days is slower. The new stuff is coming out 70 BPM, 80, right? And like, I'm like from the golden era, the 90s era, the boom bap, and we were all like 90, mid 90s, 101, right? Like the faster. But this one, I don't think was 70. I think this was fast. I think this was more like a 140. It was
It's
like
around there, yeah.
Yeah, it was like boom, boom, boom. But it was a nice vibe. And it's kind of cool because sometimes I get stuck in the lane where it's like, I got to make boom bap, right? But boom bap had a lot of horns in it, right?
Yeah.
And saxophones like that.
Yeah.
So like you're taking that, making it new, making it sound like I never would have made a track like that. I never would have made a track like that, but you know what? I'm feeling it. I like the
Nice.
beat and I like the content. You know what you're saying in there, like it's nice. So
Thank you, DJ Chase March. That's awesome.
Big Lou right there.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I don't know. I started music really late. I was 28 when I started, so I don't have any kind of patterns that I've been doing for a long time. So I'm just pulling from all sorts of places, and if it sounds fun to me, it's good.
I started really early, and I'm stuck in my ways. I'm an old curmudgeon, stuck in my... It's funny, though, because, like, we can get like that, right? And even, like, old school DJs where they, like, used to carry around crates of vinyl, and you can kind of see them online in comments sections that they'll get a little bit crusty that, you know, I can bring one controller and a laptop. All I need is a backpack. You know, we used to have to break our backs bringing in things. And even like the 2015 or like 10 years ago, you could see all the gear I would bring to go in to do my radio show, because I had digital turntables at the time, and I would bring those in, and there wasn't enough space at Western, so moved a table from the other room to set up my DJ gear. I forgot to bring my table today, but fortunately Big Lou had a table and
came prepared.
And it works for these little CDJs we got going right here. So yeah, I mean, it's important to try to not get old and crusty, you know, because we all get old and we all get sometimes stuck in our ways. But you know,
refresh every year, every 2 years or so, see what else you could add to the mix.
Yeah. That is cool. Oh man, it's fun doing these on location shows. So thanks for letting me come through your crib. How much time we've been rolling? Yeah, it's hard when I'm at the radio station. There's the clock there, and I know what the time is. And when we're recording in this kind of format, I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting my 28 or 29 minutes in, but I think
it's 26:32.
Yeah. All right. So we're pretty close to that segment right there. So just let people know who you are, because I know you said you got a couple events coming up. So let's refresh that so they can put it in their calendar.
Yes. I got my calendar open up right. So we're doing the event on March 7th at Casa Latina. It's on Richmond and Dundas, so you can park pretty much anywhere on street parking, or even the Covent Garden Market underground is really close. It's between Subway and LTC, across from the Covent Garden Market. Super cool spot, very cozy. We're gonna have lots of different kinds of Latino type foods. We're gonna have different cocktails as well. But it's from 3 to 7 in the afternoon. So do
Sounds
whatever
fun.
you'd like to do.
If you can make it, go there. How can they find you online?
They can find me the easiest would be my website, bigloucrew.com. If you're on any socials, it's Big Lou Crew as well. But bigloucrew.com has all the socials and more information on music and events.
Nice. My name is Chase March. You've been listening to Word is Bond Rap Radio on 94.9 FM Radio Western. There's a video version. It goes up on my Patreon first and then on YouTube later. So if you like what I do, please go to the Patreon and support. If not, go to my YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. I usually don't tell people to do that. But
Support.
Yeah, it would be great. All right, we're going to close off with Chokeules right now. If you're listening on the video version, that's it. If you're listening on the radio, we'll be back on the other side of the commercial, so don't go anywhere.
They think I'm starving like I don't know what you eat. I beg your pardon, but I don't know what you mean. I got a mean appetite, more than average size. No, I don't skip Alamo with the apple pie. Triple scoop, soy milk, or coconut. Flavors from vanilla, cookie dough to mocha fudge. And Boca burgers like word. Fake chicken fingers is the tip of the iceberg. No tree hugging stereotypes. I'm about to read a pizza, it's burial rights. I'll murder a slice. If we're sharing a pie, just skip the pepperoni, keep the dairy aside. I know what you're thinking. That's bruschetta. Nah, we got the soy cheese, counterfeit cheddar. Hook up the nachos, guacamole tacos, avocado sushi, domo arigato. What do you eat? What about meat? What about protein? What about cheese? Can you eat fish? Do you eat this? Would you eat that? Are you anemic? What do you eat? What about meat? What about protein? What about cheese? Can you eat fish? Do you eat this? Would you eat that? Are you anemic?
I got my grub on.
Break bread for show.
I got my grub on.
Dude, we need food. Waking up, cooking up, coconut bacon, tofu scrambling, vegan pancaking, making home fries, bread breaking, fruit in the blender, almond milk shaking. Hit the bagels with the cashew butter, soy cream cheese if it suits you better. Finger foods is the hand they dealt me. Sweet potato fries with the tempeh LT. Gimme junk food till it hurts me. Attack a pack of snacks with no mercy. Quit cold turkey, switch to tofurkey. Ditch Slim Jims and hit the soy jerky. Super hot sauce, suicide silly. Thai chili packs, heat, screw a 9 milli. 9 million meals, none from the deli. Belly of the beast, no beast in my belly. What do you eat? What about meat? What about protein? What about cheese? Can you eat fish? Do you eat this? Would you eat that? Are you anemic? What do you eat? What about meat? What about protein? What about cheese? Can you eat fish? Do you eat this? Would you eat that? Are you anemic? They call it rabbit food, just cause I don't call it rabbit food. They call it rabbit food,